This has massive implications for the Bucks' future. With the team on a downswing, Giannis Antetokounmpo's name has once again come up in trade rumors. The NBA vultures are circling. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Nathan Burton, here with Bucks Digest, your number one source on YouTube for all things Bucks. Thank you for being here with me today. I'm going to get right into it here. We're going to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, of course. I mean, he's the only thing really keeping this team afloat right now, if you can call it that. Of course, we are losers of four straight, but Giannis has been playing well. But it seems like other NBA teams are sensing blood in the water here with Giannis on a short contract, and this season just getting worse and worse with the current results and the injury news. Other NBA teams are starting to inquire once again about Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm going to get into some of the rumors we've heard and our outlook for the rest of the season. But before we do, I just want to mention to you guys, please hit that subscribe button. We're chasing down 3,000 subscribers on the channel. Every little bit helps. If you're digging the content, please hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. So let's get into the big rumor of the day. It's from the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn GM Sean Marks came out in the media and said that the Brooklyn Nets A plan, their dream scenario is to get Giannis Antetokounmpo into a Brooklyn Nets jersey. Now, is this actually going to happen? Well, they definitely possess the right assets to make a dream scenario happen. They have lots of picks, young players. If any team in the NBA could offer up a package for Giannis Antetokounmpo, then the Nets could be that team. Now, of course, Giannis has come out and said that he does want to be a Buck many times, but with what seems like a curse on the Bucks come playoff time, you never know what might happen in the near future. You just look at Giannis's play recently. I mean, you can tell why he might be frustrated. They're 1-3 in the last 4 games, and he has scored 30 or more in all those games, shooting over 60%, just dominant on the boards. Giannis is doing everything he can to keep this team moving along, and it's just not working out. You can tell why he might be a little frustrated. Of course, a trade is not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen this season. The trade deadline's over. But Giannis is on a shorter contract. And, if the Bucks are not getting results, then something crazy like this could happen. I mean, we just saw Luka Doncic get traded, so no one is safe. I woke up this morning and the first thing I saw on Twitter was this post from Bucks Shoya that Giannis had already requested a trade. I believed it for a second until I realized today's date was April Fool's, of course. So thank God that this is a BS post and this hasn't come to fruition yet. But the Bucks need to get their stuff together going into the playoffs and make a run to make Giannis feel like they have a chance in the future. I know we're not going to be at full strength. It doesn't look like Damian Lillard will be able to play, but we must soldier on and make some noise in the playoffs. This is Giannis's contract for anyone that wasn't aware. He's got 2 years left on it. Really, the third year is a player option. Of course, he's making max money. We don't need to talk about the money. But I'm sure the Bucks would opt if they feel like Giannis would decline his player option and go elsewhere in a couple years. They'd rather get a haul for him. Of course, the what you get back in trade for a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo, you can kickstart a rebuild of any franchise with a trade like that. Now, of course, I love Giannis. I don't want to see that happen, but that's the rumors, and, we got to talk about it. I mean, Giannis has come out and said a few times now that he wants to stay in Milwaukee, but he will only do so if they're competitive. I mean, he's 30 years old. He's still in his prime and one of the most dominant players we've ever seen. So why would he Why would he not want to get a championship, another one under his belt, whether it be with the Bucks or someone else? He's not going to waste away his prime if the team cannot stay competitive. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Giannis is, where's Giannis's head at? Is he actually considering a move out of Milwaukee? Do you think that he bleeds green and he's going to be with Milwaukee for a long time? Of course, it's hard to hang this on the organization. Once again, just horrible luck with the Damian Lillard injury news. But, there's still some optimism in the organization that he could return if we make a late playoff run. And, of course, when you have Giannis playing as he does in the past in the playoffs, the team can still be good and competitive even without Dame. Let's look at tonight's game. I mean, as much as a team has needed a win all year, the Bucks need to win this game against the Suns. I mean, just if for no other reason than confidence. I mean, for them to eat this Damian Lillard news and then go on such a bad run. I mean, morale in the locker room must be at an all-time low right now. I think they really, really need this game. I mean, it's going to help that it's going to help that Kevin Durant is on the injured list for sure for this game. Also, I don't think Bradley Beal will be playing this game, so the Suns are shorthanded. But of course, there's playoff implications for both teams. It doesn't look like the Bucks are in any danger of falling into the play-in despite that ridiculously massive loss to the Hawks on Saturday. There's still a very, very minuscule chance they can fall into the play-in, the seventh spot, but it's like 2%. I really don't think that's going to happen. So they're just battling for hopefully still trying to get home court advantage and just jostling for a position in the Eastern Conference. The Suns, even without some of their best talent, should be very hungry for this game. They're one game back of Sacramento for the 10th and final play-in spot in the West. So I'm sure whatever personnel they have on hand are going to show up for this game. Now, of course, we got to talk about the return of Mike Budenholzer to Milwaukee. These two teams already played once this year, but that was in Phoenix. Will be Mike Budenholzer's first game as a head coach back in Milwaukee. I expect a pretty warm welcome from the Bucks faithful. I mean, he brought them their first championship in 50 years, and his firing was really looked down upon at the time. So I don't expect any kind of negative reaction to Bud. I expect the opposite. Probably some standing ovations from the Bucks faithful. Hopefully playing in front of Bud will energize Giannis. I mean, Giannis had his best seasons working under Bud, the two MVPs, the championship, of course. So maybe, with Bud in the building, we'll see some vintage Giannis. Not that he's been playing poorly anyway. He's been carrying this team, but hopefully he can do it even more in this game. I just have a couple other notes, guys. Of course, Bobby Portis' suspension will be over in 5 games. This is massive for the Bucks. They need him back. We need some energy, some infusion, and that's the guy Bobby is. Also, our rebounding has been in the toilet. We need Bobby's size. Get back soon. Bobby, we can't wait to see you. He has still been practicing with the team at full speed. Well, he's been suspended. That was the good thing about the type of suspension he's on. He hasn't missed team activities, so he should be ready to go. Also, it looks like, guys, that down the playoffs here, we're going to likely be facing either the Knicks or the Pacers. It's actually pretty much neck and neck right now on the probabilities. For the first time in a while, actually, the Pacers aren't our number one most likely matchup. It's about 52% we play the Knicks right now, and 48% we play the Pacers. I want to know what you guys think. on those matchups. Which one do you think is better for us? And I want to know what you guys think about the future of Giannis Antetokounmpo and this team. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. We'll be back soon on Bucks Digest. Go Bucks, go.